I've been in this house. I've been stuck in this house asking myself two important questions. Number one, who actually are the victims of what you call Nigeria today? And secondly, are Nigerian people the cause of their problem, or are they caused? We can appreciate the fact, say, during colonization, our forefathers were victims of colonization by the white men, which gave birth to what you call Nigeria today. Fine. Since Nigeria regained her independence, Nigerians, per se, when I call Nigerians, I mean both the Biafrans, the Arewas, the Oduduwas, the indigenous people that were forced by Lord Lugard to make up what they call Nigeria today, have continued to be victims of what you call Nigeria. Now, from 1960 till date, when me I talk to you now, whom do you think are the victims of the Nigerian state? Chelokwan, ask come boil or warm my food before on the other will I will play. That is one of the things you are talking about, because before you know what is happening, Piam Nepa is gone. And I come back to the same question. Whom do you think are victims of what you call Nigeria today? Okay, let us take a look at what this man said. T.Y. Danjuma.
The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits that kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one. The ethnic cleansing must stop in Taraba State. It must stop in all the states of Nigeria. Otherwise, Somalia will be a child's play.
He made it clear. The killings have continued. And don't forget that T.Y. Danjuma is an army, top army officer, a general, if I'm not mistaken. Good. He had cried out that the victimization is too much. Very recently, Baba Obasanjo, good. He talked about that finalization is on our doorsteps. Now, since that time, many people don't buy this market, especially the poor masses. Those I categorize under poor masses have bought this market. They have been hailing and saying, yes, Obasanjo, you said it right. Good. But I want to tell you here and now, I don't buy their market at all. You see this political class, I don't buy their market. You know why? Wait, they come. Make I relocate. You know why I talk say I don't buy their market, You see all these things from the political class, the leadership class, or whatever they call them, It is power game, just like Game of Thrones, On your power Lutero, he go one make we buy their market. Just like some of our politicians from the southeast, when they are skilled out of power equation, they'll begin to shout marginalization. We no one buy their market. Now, these power brokers, these so-called political leaders, Obasanjo, T.Y. Danjuma, and the rest of them, they have benefited so strongly to this impunity you call Nigeria. And they are never sincere about all their shouting. Yet it is true what they say. It is an obvious truth. But they use the masses, or the masses, they use them to get whatever they want. They use them to shift power. We are not talking about those in power now. They are the beneficiaries of the impunity now. Whether they get it through any crook or through any means, the truth of the matter is, if you say they are now in power and they are enjoying the impunity, they are the beneficiaries of the impunity. Then the question now returns, who are now the victims of Nigeria? Because these ones that are crying, the political class that are crying today, they were beneficiaries yesterday. And they go use the sentiment and the emotions and the confusion of the masses to return themselves back to the leadership equation, where they will continue what? Exploitation, subjugation of the ordinary people. And I tell you, the victims of Nigeria today are Nigerians. Whether you are Biafran, whether you are Duduwa, whether you are Arewa, as long as you are not in that class, the political class, the elite class, my dear, you are a victim. You are a victim. Now, have you asked yourself, you have seen, we are in rainy season these days, have you seen what is happening in Lagos? I showed it on the other video, where people are being backed to cross man-made road river. Flood everywhere. That is the government that have run for so many years. Different governments in Nigeria. Insecurity. It is happening in Lagos. It is happening in Aba. It is happening in Kano. Everywhere. And all these things that are happening, the victims of Nigeria, let me tell you, it is not relative to just one section of Nigeria. No. It is all spread across Nigerian sector. The tripodia, makeup of Nigeria, whether Oduduwa, Arewa, or Biafran. The same with the beneficiaries as well, the politicians. The beneficiaries, it cut across all of them. They are not divided. Okay, have you asked yourself, why is it that the education system in Nigeria has completely gone down? That these politicians, all of them, both from the West, East, North and South, they all take their children abroad. But why you can't afford to take your children or give them good education? Now look at them. These are their pictures. I'm not specific about this because it is a general phenomenon in Nigeria. Tell me one politician in your area that their children are schooling in public schools in Nigeria, much more of private schools, much more of public schools in Nigeria. None. If you can show me one. What about healthcare? Do they make use of the hospitals here? They don't. They all fly abroad, including your president. Including your president. They bank abroad. The money they loot, they send it abroad. While we are crying of economic recession. The victims of Nigeria are the Nigerian people. So when you are now being used, you ordinary person, you peasants as a dip to call the poor masses of Nigeria, now carry their matter for head and start arguing on social media and start being used as political tools and thugs while their children are abroad to bring them back to power. You don't get sense. Your mumu never do. I strongly, that is why I participate actively with our Mumu Don't Do, led by Charlie Boy. That man, he tried everything possible. Over the same youths, over the same Nigerians that we are being used against themselves, ganged up, sponsored by this political class to blackmail that old man. As you're looking at him, is nearly 70 years. The youths, fathers, all interested in an entertainment and laughter. I don't say you shouldn't laugh. I'm not a joy killer. But the truth of the matter is that people are there drinking snipers. So, the victims of Nigeria are the Nigerian people. So, until the masses, until they cure their mumu, if their mumu never do, to be honest with you, you continue crying and wailing. So this video is generally for every Nigerian out there Every Nigerian, you are a victim. What is happening in Lagos is happening in Kano. What is happening in Kano is happening in the east. What is happening in the east is happening in the north, west, and south. And you are the victim. And we keep asking, which way Nigeria? So Neokosi sang this song in Mokamboko, when Nigeria was still on the express road. Now that Nigeria is in the middle of nowhere, I wonder what he will sing. Which way? And I say, the only way out is the freedom of the indigenous people that we have fused together by force. Let everybody go and answer his father's name and fix their problem by themselves. That is what we're asking of. And that is why, if you say you must be together as your people to keep you, okay, why don't you go back and have regional autonomy, regional government, and let the competition start from there? Especially those of you, the Igbo people that are proponents of one Nigeria. But people like me, we want outright, separation. I don't want to let you go back to what we are before the white men came. If there will be development. This is the simple truth. Don't look at it from any angle. And don't think that after this frustration, that your only solution, because when you ask them to come out for a political revolution, to scrap out all this failed leadership in different angle of Nigeria, they will say no. They will be used to raise propaganda again. They will tell you, you will become the same thing as them. Let me tell you, if somebody like me becomes a governor, the first thing is to declare state of emergency on education. And if I happen to be the governor, to be honest with you, every person that must be appointed, from me to the last person that will be appointed in that government, all your children must school in that state. All of them. Because if your children are there, the education will work, the roads will work, we have the same fair share of security. If the state is insecure, all of us will be insecure. And that way, we fix and make the place secured. If the economy is going down, good, we all be going down. So the best way is to fix it. Until Nigerians understand the fact that the politicians are no loyal to this thing called Nigeria, they will begin to have a rethink. They will begin to have a rethink. So I want to tell you, the victims of Nigeria begins from you and I. And until we come together, galvanize our efforts and energy together to flush out these politicians and bring in a new leadership order. Beginning from my homeland, Biafran land, the Yoruba people, you go to your homeland and fix your problem. The same with the Arewa people. That is my position, whether you like it or not. We have said that the only solution to the problem of an average Nigerian today is a political revolution. And we're starting it from here, from this homeland. Because the impunity we are seeing cut across everywhere. We have to join the political revolution. The People's Restoration movement is a political movement. You better join it. We are mobilizing. We are mobilizing speedily. We want to raise a minimum of 2 million voters in any state. Because the same poor masses will come out to the argument to tell you that it is not possible. It is not possible. It is not possible. The same people will go out there that are shouting not possible, will go and collect money from these criminal politicians and bring them back to power. And they will continue saying it is not possible. Then you tell them, leave it to God. That is what they will say. Leave it to God. They will go back to the church. The same church that the same politicians go donate money, and your bishops will bless them and continue to tell them to continue in what they are doing. That God will protect them. That God will add more to them. Hiding under the guise that you should pray for your leaders. Who made them your leaders? Where are they leading you to? Where are they leading you to? So I want to tell you that until you join the political revolution, the People's Restoration movement, not like every other thing we have been seeing across Nigeria today, this political revolution should spread across the entire Nigeria, beginning from my homeland, the Biafran land. And don't tell me that it is not possible, because it is possible. When the people galvanize together, nothing can stop them. When the people come together like a moving machine, Tell me who will rig the election. Is it not the pharmacy they used to rig the election? Have you ever seen any politician and their family in the polling units? It is still the pharmacies that are suffering, that are the ones that are being used against themselves and against their future. That is why I say there is something wrong, fundamentally wrong, with an average black man, with an average Nigerian, and their mentality. I don't want to use stupid mentality, because they will be the ones to say it is not possible. Now, I don't want to talk too much. I have said enough. I've been in this house. I've not gone out anywhere, thinking and pondering on this. And you say it's not possible. We have to have everything. It is time. It is time. What you do, take this message outside. Let everyone get this message. Let everyone that watch this video share this video. Call the numbers you are seeing on the screen. Wherever you are, be mobilized and start mobilizing others. Don't say it is impossible. Until we get a minimum of 2 million voters, to be honest with you, nothing can stop the people. The Biafra we seek lies fundamentally on the political structure in Biafra land. The same with the Oduduwas, the same with the Arewas. Do you know the biggest, even at the hierarchy of the victims in Nigeria? Oh, the North are the greatest victims. Don't even think that they are the Igbos. Igbo, they are self-survivor. Oh, yes. If on the Hausa, Fulani, their leaders don't even want them to see road. They don't go to school. And they are the ones being used for this killage. They will never see the light of the day. They are the, despite the fact that they have been in power all these years, but yet every poverty, their homeland is where poverty is dancing azonto on the street. People are dying because of lack of healthcare, because of lack of education, because of lack of exposure, and their leaders are there. Their misleaders are there living a flamboyant life. Look at their pictures. None of their children school here. They don't take their medical service here. They don't do nothing here. They are the beneficiaries of the impunity in Nigeria, and while you are the victims of the Nigerian state. Take this video anywhere. I, Associate Peter, is speaking to you. Take this video to all your contacts. Your life, that of your future, the employment you seek, the admission you seek, the healthcare service delivery you seek, all lies on this. Mobilize people for people's restoration, for the restoration of humanity. I will end here. I don't want to take you more further. Call the numbers on the screen. Start mobilizing. Join the group on Facebook, on wherever you see people's restoration. This ego, it has landed. Mugo. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following me all this while. I appreciate you. Keep following BVI Channel 1 and keep watching what we are bringing to you. Thank you for subscribing, and may God keep you. May you have the grace to receive wisdom. Goodbye.